What up, Soul Surge? What up, Chic? So here we go. We got another pre-market move that what are we supposed to do? Do I need to wake up here at 3 a.m.? Do I need to wake up at 3 a.m. my time to trade now? Hopefully we have a decent day today. We do have OPEX tomorrow, which we gotta pay attention to, especially after a drop that we've had past 3 days. Oh, it's outdated. IQ Capital 10 days ago, they said 80% off permanently on everything. All right, well, I mean, if you use code Thrax, I mean, it'll give you whatever the current deal is. But yeah, I gotta get a new banner for IQ Capital. I actually gotta talk to them later. Shout out IQ Capital. So, if you guys are interested in what I'm looking at, well, basically, what I'm paying attention to is I am watching. We made a move down right now, and specifically, this move down is coming out of a balance. So, I'm looking to see here at the open if we're going to actually accept lower, or if what we did here was essentially just sweep the lows and we're going to make our way back up into the existing range that we were in. So the first area I'm watching that I marked out as I was creating my outlook this morning was 376. We came into this area and we're kind of dropping a little bit, but you know, I need to pay attention to what's going to happen here at the open, because this is basically RTH, the prior RTH low. So in order for us to really kind of get back up above, I would need to see us basically get up above this area, reclaim 430, and get back into essentially the range here. If we push up into this at the open and we just fail to reclaim 430, then this can potentially just be a corrective pullback before we dump it lower, and then I'm looking for 29,100. Pretty simple plan today. Hopefully we get a decent move, but you know, we'll just have to see, I guess. Why you never plan a chop day? I do. $13 was taken. I have rotational scenarios in my outlooks every single day. Just when I'm explaining what I'm looking at. Well, okay. Well, in the outlook, right? In the outlook, what did I mention? Well, I mentioned that we drop down. We could be rebalancing or having this corrective move and then potentially mean revert after that. Mean revert between essentially 320 and 350, pushing up, down. I don't want that to happen. What I would like to happen is this. We open up, we push up, Buyers are failing, selling starts stepping in. We go short, we catch it all the way down, and we catch a banger. How about that? I'd be a fan of that scenario. But we'll just have to see what happens. $29,051. Man, I am tired this morning. I did not sleep well. I was having nightmares about August New York AM chop. Do I have a video on how I prepare my morning session? Yeah, I do. It's on my YouTube. Does that not concern you for a bearish bias a little? About what? About us coming up like this? The most important thing for me to this morning is just what's going to happen in here. That's basically it. Are we going to reclaim back into the range? Or are we going to fail and start accepting out of the range and making a leg down? That's it. It's pretty simple. Oh. We are reacting out of a bullish daily FVG. Okay. Well, yeah, I don't really pay attention to that. But again, it remains the same. I mean, if, let's say, your bullish daily FVG is going to cause some massive pump, well then fine. You know, once we get back above this area that I'm watching, then I'll join you in on that party. But if we push back up into this area and we fail to reclaim back into the range, I do not care about an FVG. We're probably going lower. At least that's how I think about it. But it's good to know. I'll keep it in mind. I appreciate you telling me that, Ja. I'll keep it in mind. For potentially a bullish day. A V-shaped recovery out of the daily FVG. I'll keep that on the scenarios. Alright, so I'm going to be trading this Lucid Funded this morning. Also, I have to finish. I have like $1,000 left on this eval. I gotta finish. I'll probably try and do that today if we are moving around, at least. I think we will be moving around though. You're gonna take profits at open and go back to bed, dude. I'm jealous. Would love would love to go back to bed. But I got a busy day today. All right, market's about to open. Let's see what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go short right here with 3 micros. The stop loss is going to ooh, we're actually gonna get stopped out of this right now. I'm gonna watch what happens at 4:30 to potentially retry that. We bottom take that. That was retarded. Basically the same thing we did yesterday, except that was worse. But we're still in this area. It looked like we were going to drop before. But I'm watching here at 4:30. Thrax Nation. So still watching 430, but it's looking like we might push back up through it, but we're not really seeing follow through from the sellers yet to keep it below it. Although if we do start slamming back down again, I'm probably going to retry shorts. But I gotta wait a second. We are going to rip this probably back up. If we get above this 430 area, I am not looking for shorts at all this morning. If we hold above it. You can't hear anything? It's because I'm not saying anything right now. I'm watching what's happening right here. So if we're gonna, I want to see us actually hold above here for a moment and not just wick this and slam back below it. If we do end up holding above it, I'm gonna be potentially looking for a continuation long. But I need to make sure that I'm not going to prematurely try and look for a continuation long if we wick this and slam back below. And basically bounce off of yesterday's value area low. $10 a.m. news. Do we have news at 10 a.m.? I thought we didn't have any news today at 10 a.m. But I may be wrong. Okay. No, I'm looking at the chat. I am looking at the chat. I know sometimes I don't answer the questions, but you guys gotta understand it's market open. I gotta pay attention, bro. It's not a you know, we can have our little powwow later. How about that? We can also sit around. We can all sit around the NQ campfire a little later. Right now, we gotta lock in. Alright, I'm gonna enter along here. If I end up taking the L on this trade and we can't stay above 430 and we slam back down, I am gonna stop trading this funded account. We'll be down like 600. And I'll probably switch over to this eval I got trade. What up, SP? How are you doing today, SP? Good to see you. What are we looking for today? Well, I'm trying to see if we're going to stay above 430 and start pushing us into the 500s here. If we don't, then that's 2 losses in a row for this funded account, and then we're going to have to just shut it down for this funded account. I'll probably just move over to an eval. Alright, let's see what happens at the 15-minute open here. If we're gonna continue this push up and stay above 430, if we're gonna come all the way back down. Alright, well, this funded account got cooked this morning. We're gonna hit our daily loss limit we usually set for these for this account. We'll move on to the next account. Yeah, he is back. The coffee chaser? Yeah. Dude. SP, bro. You're not gonna get $1. I'm sorry. Unless someone wants to send him $1 from the chat. Whenever I travel to countries where they have mountains, I always see charts higher highs, higher lows. And when I see concrete of blocks in a work construction, in my mind, that's order block. Use the moon, bro. I know. Where's the music? I don't know. It should be playing. probably switching a song right now. Sing for us instead. Damn. Is Tom gonna do it? Is Tom gonna hook him up? What a guy. How often am I live on YouTube? Every day. Although recently it's kind of sucked. Been getting my ass handed to me. We're gonna turn it around though. We're going to turn it around. Do you have a limit to how many trades you're allowed to take in? Well, for per account, yeah. I mean that other account that we were watching, right, this area. If we were gonna hold below it, we're looking for us to actually come lower, potentially even down towards 29,100. But I tried to take a short with 3 micros near the open. We got stopped out actually instantly. And then it looked like we were going to hold above 430. We saw us push down pretty aggressively and snap right back up. So I thought we were going to have a continuation. Target for continuation was going to be towards... I was going to move break even if we got up here, and then full target was just going to be internal highs, basically. But we just kind of slammed back down. So two losses on that account, I have to stop. Well, also because my daily loss limit I set for a funded account, especially when I'm building the balance, is about 600 bucks. So we hit daily loss limit on that account. But we have another account that we could trade, which is what's on my screen now. This is not an eval. This is also a funded account. But I'm just giving it a little bit of time for a second. I do have a live account. Although and my live accounts actually I have 2 sub accounts on live accounts for different things. One of my live accounts has actually been doing pretty well this month, but that account is strictly for trading like Asia. Sometimes I'll trade it during New York if it makes sense to, but I've been trading that account mainly during Asia. It's been doing pretty well. Do I live trade Asia? No, I do not, because those trades, when I do trade them, because I don't trade Asia every day, but when I do trade Asia, I usually hold a trade for a while and try and build a position sometimes. Like I'll start with relatively smaller size on my live account and then pyramid into a winning position. But I haven't been trading it during props are a waste of time. I don't think so. They have way better ROI than a live account. For some people, props could be a waste of time, sure. But to be honest, like, think about it like this, right? You can buy a prop account for $100, and within 7 days, you can make $2 grand. Let's just say. I mean, you're not gonna do that on a live account. I mean, you can, but you'll probably lose a bunch of $100. Yeah, you do need 150 to 200% when you're doing the math based off the drawdown, but if you do the math, if you understand, like, because it's a convex payoff structure, right? You're capped at the fee. So, like, let me give you an example of what happened in January, right? In January, I spent like $800 on prop firms and pulled like 18 grand in payouts, okay? I can't do that with a live account without just totally full porting every single trade. You know what I mean? So the return on investment that you can potentially get from a prop firm, prop firms are basically a gamified version of trading. And there's a way that with a prop firm account is with a prop firm account, you don't have to be the greatest trader ever to actually make money with prop firms, because you can be financially positive by, you can blow 8 accounts in a row and then on the ninth account pull a $2,000 payout and you're up. You know? And prop firms are traded differently than you would trade a live account. Very differently. But I have my live accounts and I trade them. Yeah, you can copy trade funded accounts. Going live on a prop firm is pointless. It's actually going live on a prop firm is actually not the goal. Especially with how some of the rules are. Funded futures F moves you to live or not. Funded futures family? Oh, FFN? No, FFN's a good firm. FFN pays out. They do have cheap accounts though, but part of the reason is today's session scary? No, not really. Do they move you to live? Yeah, they will. it takes 2 weeks to pay. Well, there was a period of time where they were moving and transferring to a different payment processor. They definitely pay though. Yeah, IQ Capital is great too. 'Cause this account I'm on right now is the IQ Capital funded account I have. We're just gonna be stuck here this morning. It's Wednesday? Is it Wednesday? No, it's Thursday. Do I trade options or futures? I trade futures. Yeah, you're right. It does say at the top of the stream, yeah. Do you like trading Asia session? Well, this month, yeah, I've liked trading Asia session more than I've liked trading New York Open. One thing about Asia session when it comes to and the reason why I like to trade it on my live account is because you can actually have a pretty tight stop loss a lot of the times, depending on what's going on, of course. But and then sometimes during Asia, at least what we've seen recently, not last night. I didn't trade this last night, thankfully. I was busy doing something, but um sometimes when we get Tokyo Open or the hour after Tokyo Open, we can get just like momentum and follow through in a direction, and then you can just, or what I do is I add into winners on my live account, just like a micro at a time. And then sometimes it results in some pretty nice winners. You know, it'll result in break evens a lot of times, but Asia Session definitely has been a little bit more kind to me this month than New York Open has. But it's my fault. It's not New York Open's fault. If I understand this is happening, like I understand what's going on for the past, let's just say 2 weeks. Well, I need to adjust the way that I'm basically approaching it, which I have been. I mean, dude, this month I've taken way less. I've had more no trade days this month, but I might have to trade or watch or pay attention to later in the day. Do I trade Asia session the same as New York? For the most part, yes, but there are differences. For example, I don't use Gamma or Gex during during the overnight. Do I still have a bullish bias? No, not right now. We're just chopping around this area. Dude, I'm freaking exhausted. I usually go to bed at like 9 p.m. like an old man. But I end up going to bed at like midnight. Now I'm just like all tired in the morning. Honestly, like if it wasn't for the streaming stuff, I probably wouldn't have traded today because I'm just tired. But thug it out. We just thug it out. I could sleep when I'm dead. We could sleep later. Although I'm not gonna lie though, if I really like felt like absolutely terrible, I would just not stream. Do I trade gold? I have in the past. There was a time, and I've been thinking about this recently. There was a time where NQ was doing this for a little while. Where during the opens we weren't getting as much follow through, and I switched to trading just only gold for like 2 months. So then recently, right, like and then also when gold was doing that bull run, that was pretty fun to trade. It's pretty easy to trade too, just long it. Every pullback, just long it. I trade basically the same way on gold. I do the same thing. No, I didn't trade Asia session last night. I actually went outside last night. I saw the sky. I looked up and I saw the sky. It's been a couple days. Outside, yeah. I thought, it's about that time during the week where I need to go touch some grass. Not sit here. Did you touch the grass? I touched the grass. Was the sky still there? Yeah, actually it was. Surprisingly. Damn, Brook Boy Jaffa, you're on a sick one this morning, huh? You're making me blush, dude. Is it profitable, or is it possible to be profitable in choppy markets? Yeah, absolutely. If that's how you trade. You can, I mean, if we're chopping, because, you know, I'm on a five, this is a 5 minute chart, right? If you're on, like, let's just imagine a 40 range chart, you could probably, like, play mean reversion scalps in a chop. Some people make a lot of money in trading chop, actually. The moon strat. It's funny because I have that chart up, it still has that on there. Bro, how long are we gonna sit here this morning doing this? Yo, my bad to the YouTube chat. I know you guys are asking like a ton of questions right now. I'm not trying to be like a dick and like, you know, not answer your guys' questions, but I'm to the point where I'm like kind of tired. So I need to focus on I can only focus on one thing right now. My brain's at its capacity currently. Or if you guys have questions, if you ever want to ask questions, well, you know what? You can always join the free community where we're going to be giving away an account later today. Oh, is this where we're going to break out to the upside? How does one get the account? Well, all you got to do is just be a part of the free community. And just join the live trading stage. Still trading? I'm waiting. I'm watching. Seeing if we're gonna, if after we came down here, if we're gonna start making a move up, or if we're just gonna stay in this chop and keep failing around this area, keep failing around this area, and then just chopping. Alright, I'm gonna try a long here on this funded account, and this is gonna be the last trade that I take this morning, honestly. I'm going pretty light size, but if we start pushing through and getting back above 430, I'll probably look to try and add into it. We just need to get past 430, and then I think we should be okay. Unless we open up this 5 minute and just snap it back into the chop. But pretty small risk on this. This is a 100K account, 100K funded account. And I'm risking like 250 right now. When will the account giveaway take place? Probably after this trade. Longing the top of the chop. When you're in Discord giveaway, I can't hear you talking. I don't know. Hey, Discord, can you hear me? Yep. They can hear me. I don't know. Probably a thing on your end. Yeah, I'll do a giveaway after this in the Discord. Cause yeah, after this, regardless, I mean, it looks like it might end up stopping me out, but I definitely can't trade after that. I have other accounts that I could trade, but 3 trades, 3 losses. Yeah, we're done. It's just we got violated. I got violated today by NQ. So I'm done with that. We're down 650 on one of my funded accounts. On my Lucid funded. We're down 250 on this IQ Capital account. And then we're flat on all the other accounts. So 3 trades, 3 losses. We got cooked. All right, let's give away an account. YouTube chat. Sorry about 3 trades, 3 losses, but I'll catch you. Actually, oh yeah, I gotta mention tomorrow. I'm not gonna be on live stream. On YouTube, I'm gonna be on live stream with Prop Firm Match. So if you guys know what Prop Firm Match is, they have a YouTube live stream. I'm gonna go on their YouTube live stream tomorrow. So if you guys, it's a cool live stream. They also give away accounts. So you guys can you can join it tomorrow. So I'll see you guys there tomorrow. See you later, YouTube. Discord, stay in here. If you guys want to win an account, join the... Yeah, I'm gonna be with Zach. Yeah. Discord, stay in here.